Hi, I'm Alex Follett, and this is the third episode of 51.5 Tips for a Beginner Property Investor. Today I'm going to talk about networking. They say that your network is your net worth, and it is very important from the beginning of your journey to get involved in various property events, and I'm sure you have local property meets, so it's really important to go and meet other investors. Although I fully understand that it could be very scary, and it was very scary for me to go to the first property event. So the way I did it, I actually went with a friend. She was a beginner property investor as well, and she just wasn't scared of talking to other people, so I was just standing there while she was talking to other people, and I listened to conversations. So I learned how to do it. You just ask somebody what they do, which area they concentrate on, what is their main strategy, and people would be happy to talk to you and share their experience. Sometimes it might happen that people wouldn't want to talk to you, and it's okay, it's like with anything else. So I remember when I went to one of the first property meets, there was a lady who I said to, so where are you based, what do you do? And she was like, oh no, I need to talk to somebody else, and she just ran off. And it was fine, you just go to the next person and ask them. And actually most of the people that go to property events, they would be happy to talk to you and share their story, and with the time you will have your story to share as well, and you would meet more and more people. So I can tell you that probably it would be best to start with a smaller property event. I remember I went to one in the Midlands a couple of months ago. I was researching a particular area, and it was very small meet. There was about maybe 25 to 30 people, and I met all the local service providers, people who manage HMOs, who do refurbishments, local investors who source properties, and everyone was very happy to talk to me. But on the other hand, I also went to a property event in London, and everybody there was, wearing suits. They looked very serious, and I just felt a bit intimidated. I probably wasn't networking to the best of my ability during that property meet. And, it just happens. Sometimes you are in the flow, and sometimes you just, you're not. So that's fine. But today I wanted to share with you a networking strategy which works really well for me, and I'm getting a lot of benefit from it. So you might have noticed I'm wearing an orange top today with a logo. It has a logo, Progressive Property Crew. So what I'm doing today, I'm actually crewing on a masterclass event with Progressive Property. So it is their 4-day educational event, and I've done this course 2 years ago. But because there were lots of changes in my life in the first 18 months since I've done the course, I couldn't really do much about it. And then I decided to refresh my knowledge. So I went to crew on this event in January this year. And I met my business partner. So I now have a business partner, and we are just about to purchase our first property in Liverpool to be converted to HMO. These events actually bring people together. So imagine, you have 30, 40 or 50 people in the room who have invested several £1,000s into their education, and they're investing 4 days of their time. They're very serious people, so everyone has their own story, and it's just really useful to listen to everyone, how they got where they are today. And some of them are beginners, some of them have 5 to 10 properties, and some of them are actually professional property investors. So this is how I find it useful to spend my time. So it's a very long networking event lasting 4 days, but it's just I get incredible results. I get to talk to lots of people, and actually today for this masterclass it's a big coincidence because there is also the world record marathon speech event going on, so I met lots of other people who I would not have met otherwise. So it's just really working really well. So yeah, I do invest 4 days of my time, but it is actually the best networking that you can get. So if you can attend a property event lasting several days, I assure you, you'll meet lots of good people and gain a lot of knowledge. Then when you go to your local property meets, I'm sure you will be meeting people who you met at these longer events. So this is how you grow your network, and it's really fun. So yeah, it is my 3rd day today and I'm really enjoying it. So I hope you found this episode useful, and see you next week.